Good day, everyone. Welcome to the TOEIC Reading Practice Part 7, Reading Comprehension, with the topic, Instructions and Notices. I am Teacher Ann, and I'll be your teacher for today. In this part, we will be reading and analyzing passages within a given time and answer the corresponding questions. Therefore, it requires good comprehension. These two are just some of the most important common passages that we will discuss. But let's define first, what do we mean by instructions or notices? Instructions are detailed information telling how something should be done, operated, or assembled. Also, these are the act of educating, giving the steps that must be followed or an order. This is an example of an instruction showing someone giving another person a detailed information on how to temporarily repair a flat tire as shown in the picture. While notices are notifications or warnings of something, especially to allow preparations to be made, or it can be a displayed sheet or placard giving news or information. Shown here is an example of a notice. As a review, these are the 6 strategies that we need to apply in answering the passages related to instructions and notices. Number 1. Read quickly and efficiently. Number 2, read the questions before you read the passage. Number 3, do not read the answer choices before you read the passage. Number 4, if you cannot answer a question, read the 4 answer options. Scan the passage, look over the passage very quickly, and look for these 4 options. The option may be a synonym or paraphrase of the correct answer. Number 5. The questions follow the sequence of the passage. The answer to the first question is found in the first part of the passage. The answer to the second question is found after that. In double passages, however, you need information in both texts to answer one or more of the questions. Also, the answer might not follow the sequence of the text. Number 6. For double passage questions, check both passages for similar information. The information may be contradictory or more information might be added. So there you go for our strategies. And now let's move on to our practice exercises. In this part, you must apply the strategies that you have learned to answer each question in the passage, whether in the form of instructions or notices. For questions 1 to 4, refer to the following instructions. Read the passage silently and, of course, as quickly as you can for 10 seconds. And after that, let's answer the questions. You may pause the video if you need more time to read. Are you ready? Your time starts now. For questions 1 to 4, refer to the following instructions. Read the passage silently and, of course, as quickly as you can for 10 seconds. And after that, let's answer the questions. You may pause the video if you need more time to read. Are you ready? Your time starts now. Time's up. Question number 1. What device are these instructions for? Upon reading the first part of the passage, or even just by scanning, there are no other devices mentioned in the passage other than what's stated in line 2. So what's the answer? Well, very easy. It's letter C, cell phone. Question number 2. The word normal in the notes section is closest in meaning to? While easy means achieving without great effort, difficult, on the other hand, requires the opposite. Unusual means not habitually occurring. So most likely, normal is? Very good. Letter A, usual. Question number 3. What should you do if the battery is not charging? While letter B was not mentioned in the passage, letter C, you only call the dealer if charging still fails, but take note, not immediately. And letter D is quite an option. But the best answer is? Very good. Letter A. Check the battery if connected to the charger, which can be found in the third paragraph of the passage. Question number 4. What should you do if the device fails to charge properly? All other options are not good moves in dealing with a failing device except to contact the seller personally or call him as stated in the last part of the passage. So the most appropriate answer would be? You're right, letter B. Get in touch with the person you bought it from. For questions number 5 to 7, refer to the following notice. Again, read the passage quietly for 10 seconds and read efficiently as well. You may pause the video if you need more time to read. Are you ready? Your time starts now. Time's up. Let's answer question number 5. Why won't Mr. James speak tonight? Letter A, he's busy working, was not mentioned in the passage. Letter B, it's inconvenient for him, does not refer to Mr. James but the present situation of the auditorium. And letter D is totally out of the context. So the best answer is? You got it right. Letter C, the auditorium is closed for repairs. Question number 6. What will happen next Monday? Letter A, 8 p.m. is the time of reopening of the auditorium for the next talk. Definitely not its closing time. While letter C, Mr. James will return, was not mentioned in the notice other than his talk being canceled. Nor is there a new class about writing. And so, the correct answer is? Very good. Letter B. There will be a new talk. Question number 7. Who is the speaker of the new talk? The talk of Mr. Edward James was canceled due to problems of the auditorium, so not letter A. Letter B, Sharon James, and letter C, Edward Rockford, are just names being switched off from the real person who will speak in the new talk. The answer is actually found in the last part of the passage, and so the best answer is? You're right. Letter D, Sharon Rockford. For questions number 8 to 10, refer to the following notice. Again, Read the passage quietly for 10 seconds and read efficiently as well. You may pause the video if you need more time to read. Are you ready? Your time starts now. Time's up. Question number 8. What is the purpose of this notice? From the phrase water conservation measures in the last part of the first paragraph, we can tell that the passage implies about saving the water. So letter B, to warn about weather conditions, is definitely out of the context. Letter C, to announce water pollution, and letter D, to promote a mineral water, are absolutely irrelevant to water conservation. So what should be the answer? Correct. Letter A, to inform residents on how to save water. Question number 9. What actions are water utility companies authorized to take? Neither letter A, raise the charges, nor letter C, supply more water, were mentioned in the passage. Also, it did not say that they have to develop new lakes to supply water. Instead, they have to cut the water supply. So the perfect answer is very good. Letter B, cut water supply. Last but not the least, question number 10. When can farmers water their crops? Letter A, anytime, is absolutely out of context, since they should even have to conserve water, while letters B and C did not mention any specific time. Farming is an agricultural business, which is mentioned in the last part, and it says it's limited in the hours of 7 p.m. and midnight, which falls on the evenings. And so, the answer is perfect. Letter D, evenings. So that sums up our review for today on understanding instructions and notices. I hope you had a great time. Thank you and see you in the next episode.